Hi, I'm Jessie Schaefer with Better Homes and Gardens. Today I'm going to show you how to make an impressive rib roast for your holiday celebrations. I'm going to start by making the rub. I'll pulse together thyme, peppercorns, and garlic in a food processor with on-off pulses until everything is combined. Then I'm going to add the olive oil and continue pulsing to form a coarse paste. I want to get some nice caramelization on the outside of this roast, both for appearance and for flavor. So after rubbing the roast with kosher salt, I'm going to get the oil in my skillet nice and hot. Then I'm going to sear the meat for a few minutes on each side until it is a rich brown color. I've placed the seared meat in the roasting pan, and now I'm going to rub the delicious thyme and garlic paste over the whole roast, and then drizzle it with butter before I put it in the 350-degree oven for 2 to 2.5 hours. While the roast is cooking, I'm going to work on the jus, or sauce. I've sauteed the shallots and garlic in hot olive oil, and now I'm going to remove the skillet from the heat to pour in the white wine. Then, I'll simmer the wine mixture to reduce it by half. Next, I'll pour the beef broth into the white wine mixture. I'll continue to simmer this mixture until it is reduced to 1.5 cups, which will really concentrate the flavors. I want to serve this roast medium rare, so once it reaches 135 degrees, I'm going to take it out of the oven, remove it from the pan, and tent it with a few sheets of foil. While it's resting, the juices will redistribute throughout the roast and the temperature will go up 10 degrees until it reaches the perfect 145 degrees. Then, I can garnish it with some fresh thyme. While the meat is resting, I'm going to move back to my sauce for the most important step. After draining and discarding the excess fat from the pan, I'm going to stir in the beef broth mixture and half a cup of water. I will heat and stir this mixture over medium-high heat to scrape up the fond, which is just a fancy word for the delicious caramelized drippings on the bottom of the pan. This is going to give the sauce exceptional flavor. I brought the mixture back to a simmer, and now I'm going to strain it through a sieve to remove the shallots and garlic. Straining will make a nice smooth sauce. To finish the sauce, I'm going to bring it to a simmer one last time and whisk in the mustard and horseradish. Then I'll add the butter, 1 tablespoon at a time. Finally, I'll season it to taste with salt and pepper. Now I get to show off my hard work by cutting the roast into slices, arranging them on a platter, and serving with my homemade mustard jus.